Got another 20 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off and put on my hot handling gloves. These are very important. Make sure you keep these handy because I would really hate to see anybody get nasty, nasty burns. All right, so make sure you turn off that burner. You're not going to need it anymore. And I'm going to go take this to the sink. This is a nifty one. When you pick it up, mine strains for me. I'm going to take this and I'm going to set it aside. And we will come back to it later when we start mixing it all together to put it in the oven. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to go grab that spinach that we talked about because I'm going to add a little bit more to mine. And I don't do exact measurements. You can't do the mushrooms for the taste and the texture. Yeah. It's one of those things with certain people, especially if you have a texture thing, they're not easy for a lot of people. I don't measure. I tend to just pour things in until I go, oh, that looks like enough. I'll be happy with that. Like I said, the first little bit that I put in was probably about 1/3 of a cup. This next little bit was probably another 1/3 of a cup. That looks pretty good to me, so I'm going to be happy with that. I'm going to set this aside. Okay, my meat, I only see the tiniest bits of pink left in the pork. It's almost non-existent. And I don't want to make it too tough or too dry, so I'm going to go ahead and add the sauce. Again, there's lots of different brands of sauces. I use this one specifically because it's marked gluten-free and I know it's safe for my family to eat. I'm not the only celiac in the family. My mom can't eat gluten. My daughter can't have gluten. My son really shouldn't have gluten. Okay, oven is done preheating. That's good to know. I like to get every last drop out of my sauce, so I put the lid back on, and I'll let it sit for a little bit. I also have, and this one I always put in there. It's not, I kind of don't consider that this optional as I do the sliced olives. Again, if you want to save money with the olives, you can buy the whole ones and you can slice them yourself if you want to take that extra time. Again, if it's pre-done, it's that extra little bit of time-saving bit there. So we're going to add those in. I'm going to recycle the can best I can, if I can avoid missing the garbage. Okay, so we're going to mix that all in. It's good and bubbly.